Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shauna from Twin Leaf Crossing, and in today's video we are doing another island tour together. The name of the island is called Belladonna by the creator Mossy Sapling over on Instagram. She describes her island as a Springcore island, and I think that is just perfect for this time of year because spring is just around the corner and I am so happy to get to show it off to you guys. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this island tour together. What I want to do first before we start anything is to check out her island residency. We have our island reps, Livy and Anne, and then we have Billy, Agnes, Olivia, Molly, and Daisy. I'm so happy that Daisy's on this island. And then we have Chev, Ellie, Lolly, Punchy, and Maple. So coming out of airport, you are met with this beautiful, lovely entrance, and already you can tell that it is Springcore inspired. The one thing that caught my eye the most is the yellow details and accents that are spread around the island, and I just absolutely love that because yellow is one of my favorite colors next to green and blue. And not to mention the grass pathing, I think that is absolutely stunning. I love the little daisy details in there too. Quickly taking you guys to the resident services, I just wanted to quickly show you the entrance, and also I noticed that there was a portal for custom content. Taking a look for myself, I immediately saw something that I wanted right away, and it was the dirt pathing. In my last island tour, I noticed that the gardens had a pathing down the middle of it, and I really liked that, so I wanted to integrate it into my island somehow. So I of course saved the code, and of course her codes are down on the bottom left corner if you want any of them. I also took a quick look at her clothes. I liked all her designs, especially her kimonos. So finally we are starting this tour. I'm going to start on the left side as usual. I'm just taking a quick look at the scenery and I am so in love. It really does fit my outfit, I find. And one thing I noticed too was the railway of the little train cart. I thought that was so cute. I really do want that code. If not, I'll just leave it for you guys if you guys want it. And then I came down to the beach, and I really do like all the greenery. It was really pretty and I appreciate the details. I really like that checkered blanket down on the ground. It really just does add something to the build. And of course all the yellow, as I mentioned before, it really does bring it to life. So moving up here just for a second, I wanted to check out the build, and it was so pretty how she made this tiny little building that looked kind of like a flower boutique. Coming back down on the beach and heading to the left, and then I came across the campsite, which I absolutely love and adore very much. It really does feel like a comforting place to be when you're visiting the island, and I wouldn't mind staying here myself just to come and relax if I wanted to. So now we are heading up a little bit just to get across, but I immediately noticed that there was a little reading section here with the stacked books and the mushroom on the stool. I thought that was a very cute detail, and so then I moved over to the left and hopped over the waterscaping to check out this area, and my eyes were immediately caught by this little stand here. I thought that was so precious, and I love the truck with the design. It really does add some details. Moving down here, I noticed that we came across our first villager home, and I noticed Daisy. I was so happy to see her. Even though I have her on my own island, I just love seeing her on everyone else's islands. I think she's so precious and cute. But moving on, I am moving to the left to check out the rest of it, and I'm blown away with how the garden is decorated. I love all the vegetables spread out in little patches. And here is the dock where Cap'n stays. Coming to the right here, I just wanted to check out this little cozy nook area. I think it's really cute with all the details and the pumpkin accents. I really do believe the pumpkins add a lot to the game, and they still are one of my favorite vegetables. Coming down the beach, I really liked all the flowers. The flower combination is definitely very pretty. And so here we are at another villager home. I just wanted to check it out quickly because I noticed the castle walls in the background, and I thought that was a really nice touch to the building. And then here is another villager home. I'm assuming this is Maple's. I really do like the wheat details too from the 2.0 update. I think that is so precious, and it really does add more life to the island. And here I am just checking out more of the gardens, making sure I didn't miss anything because I really don't want to miss anything with a beautiful island like this. Moving on, we are coming to I believe it is like a little bakery stand. I think it's so precious, and again with the checkered pathing on the ground, I really like that. And yeah, I don't know, I find like it suits my character very well. And then I came here to see an RV spot, and I really do like all the flowers. And then there is Billy, of course. But behind it, I noticed that there was like a little hangout spot by the rock, and I thought it was so beautiful. I never think to decorate my rocks, and this really is a smart idea to do, and I really do enjoy the dresses spread out. So moving into the island a little, I just wanted to check out what was up here because I noticed there was a ladder, and I'm glad that I came up here because this is a beautiful garden area. There actually was a garden area in the back where you could trim your vegetables, your flowers, and I thought that was a very cute detail. And I like how accessible everything is too. You could actually come in and just pretend like you're working, and it really does give life to the island, and I really enjoy that kind of detail. Coming back down the ladder, I am just taking in more of the details, and then I noticed that there was another entrance, so I decided to go ahead and enter. And here was another villager home, and I absolutely loved their front yard, and with the checkered blanket on the ground, it was very cute. And I like the fact that it was next to the secret beach, and I like how simple the beach looked with all the colorful flowers. It was very simple but very effective, and I thought everything was beautiful. I just came back here to check out the pumpkins, and I really like how the pumpkins are kind of like surrounding the well like a circle. It just looks very meaningful and well put together. So coming back out of the entrance that we were just in, I'm moving more into the middle of the island. So back where the truck is, where the food stand is, I decided to go up the brick staircase. And it brought me to another villager home, and I loved the details and the colors. I really like how the couches are there, and they're not the same couches either. They're like different couches but different colors. It was just, I love those kind of like details, how everything isn't like the same. And then I came back here to Daisy's home, and I absolutely love her front yard too. I really like the yellow trash bags and the yellow trash bin. I thought that was a very nice touch. So coming back here on the bridge, I really like the elephant slide in the background, and I thought there wasn't much more here, but then I found a ladder and decided to go down and check out what was there. And then I found Livy's home. Now Mossy Sapling did mention in her description that her houses were not decorated, so we won't be doing any house tours because they will just be empty, but that is okay either way. So I'm just going around admiring the details, and I really do like the waterscaping with the cardboard cutout of the mountains, and of course all the yellow accents. I really think that does add a lot to the island, and I can't stress that enough. It really is all beautiful. But moving on, we are just going to the right to check out the rest of the details. And up here we have a nice backyard, and I really do like the white ducks and the little tenting area. It feels kind of like kidcore-esque a bit. But moving up the ramp, I noticed that we had another island representative living up here. And I really do enjoy those castle walls in the background. It really does make it feel like it's a bigger home. Moving up the ramp again, I really couldn't help but enjoy the beautiful arch that led to the Nooks and Cranny shop. It really is stunning. I love how she decorated everything. It is so stunning. I find that her island is very photogenic. You could really just take a photo at any angle and it'll look stunning. Moving around the rest of the space just to check out the rest of the details, I noticed the baseball glove, and I really thought that was a nice touch, even though I personally would never use that item in my build just because I don't have an idea how to use it in my build, but I thought it was really clever. And then I came back just to check out the rest, and of course I couldn't help but sit on this beautiful little bench that showed off the museum in the background, and of course beautiful waterscaping that led to the ocean. So coming down the ramp, we are at the Able Sisters shop, and my eyes immediately caught on this dress, and I'm not sure who it's from exactly, but I really do enjoy it and I would definitely want it for myself. But I really do like all the details here, especially the daisy umbrella that's lying on the floor. It really does add a lot more to it. And of course I'm just taking in a lot of the viewings here. So moving over here, I wasn't sure how to get to the museum properly, but I did jump across the water here just to get to it, and I'm really glad that I came here because I would have missed this beautiful library here. I really do like the thought that a villager could come here and study and write stories if they wanted to. Moving over here, I'm just noticing an RV perched up on the cliff. And then following the trail down here, I couldn't help but admire this beautiful cliff area that led to, I think, back on the left side of the island. But really, I love the waterscaping. I think it really does tie it in all together. I really do like this idea a lot. I think I might try to integrate something like this on my own island. And once you follow the end of it, you are met with Daisy's home. So coming back to the Able Sisters, I'm just walking down the staircase to admire this beautiful front yard for a villager's home. And then I decided to go on the beach and just check out the small details, and I really do like all the towering pumpkins. I think that is such a cute detail. But moving down the beach and coming to a stop here, I just noticed the dinosaur on the cliff edge, and I thought that it was so adorable. I really couldn't help but admire it a lot, and I really wanted to see it up close for myself, so I did. And I honestly don't regret it because it's details like these that are just incredible and really do make the island feel more personal. So back on the bridge, I just wanted to give you guys a wider shot of the area because it really is lovely, and I love all the details that she put into her island. And then moving down the beach again just to finish it off, I couldn't help but notice another area on the rocks where she decorated, and it seems like a little washing area for her clothes, and I thought that was so sweet. I really don't know how to decorate my beaches or my rocks, but it's really nice to see some kind of like ideas and inspiration from others. I really do appreciate everything, and it really does inspire me to try something more creative. So coming in here, I just noticed that there was a little park area for the villagers to enjoy, and I really thought that was cute and adorable. I love like the dirt pathing and the flowers that are on the ground. It really is all cute together. And then just coming over here to check out another villager's home that I had to walk past Ellie. I really do like the little duck puddles, pathing, and the elephant slide, and really just admiring the villager's front yard. And then coming down on the beach and noticing that there was another RV, and I thought that was so gorgeous. I really do like the design for the RVs. So I forgot to check out an area behind the resident services, and I noticed that it was another villager's home. I'm not sure whose, but I thought it was so beautiful, and I really like this area. It's just very nice and relaxing. I'm quite envious of these villagers' homes because they are so gorgeous, and I would love to live in something like that as well. The one thing that I like about this front yard is the fencing, and that of course comes with a 2.0 update, and I'm really glad they added custom fencing because it really does make these builds a lot more personal, and it gives it more life. So now we're heading back to the start of the island tour because that is everything of Belladonna. If I did miss anything, I'm really sorry. There is a lot to see, and I would suggest coming here to visit it yourself. It is so beautiful and very inspirational. I really love Springcore Islands. I think they're one of the most beautiful island, and this certainly did give me inspiration to add things to my own island. I want to give a big thank you to Mossy Sapling for letting me tour her island. It is truly an honor to come and see it for myself. I loved every single detail, and she's done a wonderful and amazing job on decorating her Springcore Island. And thank you to you too for coming along and joining me on this little tour. And I really do hope you enjoyed because this was very therapeutic for myself. But if you did like the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to see more of my content, and I really do hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye!